Hello!
Hi guys! Coming to you from the Carnival Breeze!
Yes.
We are doing the pros and cons of the Carnival Breeze, right Michelle?
Yeah, so we're on the last day of our 5-day cruise.
Yep.
And I think we've had some pretty good experiences and honestly some pretty terrible experiences.
Yes.
So we're here to tell you all about what we thought about the Carnival Breeze.
And I think we didn't say that for other cruises that we took this year.
No.
This one stood out because of that.
Yeah.
I would say so.
So we're going to start with the pros.
Yep, always like to start off on a good note, right, Shel?
Yeah, yep, and we'll end on a bad one.
Okay.
But overall, we thought that the food quality and the selections of food that was available were really good.
Yep.
So we like that they had the barbecue.
Yep, that was good today.
Yeah, MDR.
Yes,
There
good.
was good room service, and then
Yes.
also cucina. Like all of the food that we had was really good quality.
Yep, I would say I had the taco burrito place, very good. Blue Iguana, that was very good. You had Guy's Burger,
the freshest Guy's Burger I've ever had.
That's right. So yeah, I mean, all the food was top notch on this cruise. No complaints there anywhere for me.
No, me either.
Right.
All the food was really good.
Right.
I also think that the service was really quick. So we ordered room service for breakfast a couple times, and it was probably the quickest room service we've ever had.
MDR was also fast.
Oh yeah, and cucina last night was really quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. All the service was very fast. It's a good pro there.
Yep.
The laundry service, very good.
Yeah.
Very quick too. Like we got it back fast.
I didn't even hand in laundry till like 10 o'clock yesterday.
Yep.
And got it back the same day.
Yes.
So I'm not saying that'll happen every time, but it happened quick for us.
Yes, our laundry service has been really good. And they're still putting the little notes on it.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also getting on and off the ship for excursions and stuff when we got into port was quick and really well organized.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I would say even though there was lots of people getting off.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Things were quick.
Cozumel's a busy day.
Yeah.
And they handled it really well, in my opinion.
This ship did something I've never seen before.
I don't think so.
On embarkation day, they had tables and chairs on the Lido deck, like out by the pool.
Yep.
And I thought that was great because people are always looking for places to sit on embarkation day and eat their food. And this was a really good option.
Right.
So,
I liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing that we had was overall really friendly staff.
Yeah, I would say, our room steward was top notch. Sorry, I have a blanket. I'm cold. We're in our room. Our room steward top notch. His name's Yoko.
Yeah.
Very good.
We met some really great bartenders in the casino.
Servers.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I would say overall the staff has been really good.
Yep.
Except for one exception, and we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Right, Michelle?
But I think the guys at what's that bar? Red Frog Pub?
Yeah, they were
super nice, waving at us.
Yep, they were good.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Lots of people asked about this camera too, like workers. I thought, oh, this is like probably one of the more friendlier ships.
Yes, I would say that.
Josh, like this next pro.
Yeah, they had so for me, I think Carnival has really put an emphasis on football games I think they've just done a better job with it. And they put like extra chairs out by certain like TV areas and stuff. And they have several. For Sunday Night Football, the Lions, I wanted to watch it. Sunday Night Football at 7:15. They had 3 different places you could watch it: Lido, Casino Bar, Red Frog Pub, and that's where we chose, was Red Frog Pub. It was in a non-smoky casino too.
Oh yeah.
On the TVs there, so it was actually technically 4 places.
It was great. The next pro is that there were lots of great areas for air conditioning. So we did hear a couple places, like a couple people complaining about air conditioning. I would say specifically for the casino, that was a little hot.
On 5.
On 5.
4 was never hot.
And, on deck 10, because all those doors are opening for the Lido, that was a little warm.
Also on deck 5, Ocean Plaza.
Yeah, so those areas that open to the outdoors were a little warm. Our room, chilly. That's why Josh has this blanket. Also, I would say deck 4, really cold. Really, really cold.
Yeah, deck 4 is cold.
Yeah, so the areas that we hung out were really, really well air conditioned.
Yes, and it was good.
So speaking of that non-smoking casino, we love that there's a non-smoking casino on deck 4.
Yep, this class ship has it. I don't know what other class has that, but I like that, yeah, on a totally different floor. It makes a total difference. Because when you go into on other ships that, let's say on the Miracle, where you have a smoke-free, and they kind of make it a section, but it's down a little bit, but still it's connected to the main casino.
Yeah.
It stinks. Also on the Venezia, there's one across the hallway, and it doesn't stink as bad, but you can still smell it in there.
Yeah, I just like that there's a totally separate room.
Yes,
on
a different
separate
floor. Right.
That
it's
is
great.
Non-smoking.
We find ourselves in there all the time.
Well, you don't come out stinking like a cigarette.
Right.
I don't have a problem if you want to smoke.
Right.
I don't want to smell like a cigarette.
Right. You used to not mind it.
Well, I used to smoke.
But so I would say, hey man, we love the non-smoking.
Carnival, keep doing that.
Yep, you should add that to every new ship you got going forward, which they did not do it on the Excel class.
No.
But they need to.
Yeah. Speaking of the non-smoking casino, we spend a lot of time. We're casino folks in there. They had fast drink service in there, and also lots of really good games.
Yes.
Good selection of games,
great
both upstairs and downstairs.
Yes, great selection of slot machines, and all your favorite table games.
Yeah. All right, now we're gonna move on to the cons. So, like we said, this ship did have a fair amount of cons, and we experienced the most issues we've ever had on a ship before.
That's right. And it's, not everybody's experience is going to be the same. But this is what our truth, and we have to tell it. We're not going to sit on here and do a puff piece. We'll never do that. So.
No, so we want to give you, every cruise is different. Your experience might be different on this cruise. This is our personal experience. So, the first con is that this ship needs some repairs. It definitely needs a dry dock.
It needs a dry dock. It needs definitely...
some TLC.
Yes, I don't know if you put on here, but we saw people just, working up in the ceiling. I mean, yesterday when we were sitting in the atrium, they had like someone drilling something or sawing something for like an hour straight.
Yeah.
And it was just horrible.
There's a whole section on deck 12 that has no glass barrier. It's plywood.
And someone mentioned this to me in the casino, just some random guy that was talking to us, and he said, yeah, he said it sucks. That's what he said. We're not saying that.
No, we're not saying that.
But he said, yeah, man, because every cruise I'm on, they're always out. You get off the ship, you see them painting and all this, and he goes, I don't see that at all on this ship. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. So he is right. You do always see that, and you didn't see it on this one.
No. The next thing that was a con on our list was the premium internet. So we bought the premium internet package. Josh has a business that he runs still from the ship, and we could barely use it. I don't know if this ship doesn't have Starlink or what's going on, but the internet was really terrible. 1 minute it would work, the next minute it wouldn't.
Right, and especially, I know we're on deck 1, but it should still work good.
Yeah, we paid for the internet.
We paid for it. It should work. So, the internet, this is probably the worst ship we've been on for internet.
It is the worst ship we've been on for internet.
Yep.
The next con is this ship is pretty dirty.
Yeah.
To be honest, I wasn't worried about it because this ship was named the dirtiest ship in Carnival Fleet by the CDC.
It is.
This ship is dirty.
It is.
I thought because that list had come out, this would be a clean ship.
No.
It is not.
No, it's got stuff all over.
Yeah.
I don't know if they don't have enough staff or what, but it's just not picked up. I didn't see anybody vacuuming.
I did see people vacuuming today on deck 5.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen
That's
that.
the first time on
I saw a girl on deck 5 wiping on the windows and stuff today. The seal, the ledges and stuff. So I did see that.
I'd say our room, has some stuff on the walls. We think we could. I mean, I don't know.
I'm not sure that the carpet ever got vacuumed.
Mm-mm.
But, like I said, our room store was a really good guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's probably got like 40 rooms. We're not blaming him. We're blaming Carnival.
And it might have been something that one of his guys was supposed to do, and they didn't do it too. So you don't always blame the main guy.
But I'd say like the halls have been dirty.
Yes.
The elevators had debris on the floor.
Yep.
And I'm saying like since day one, that's been the case.
And we were at a slot machine.
Oh.
On day one, before anybody could ever play on them. They couldn't play on them yet because it just opened on day one. So people were playing the night before, from the previous cruise. Well, we went to sit down. There was fingernail clippings all over this one. Now, listen, that might be something minor, but listen, someone's supposed to go around there and wipe those off.
Yeah.
Before people get on.
I mean, that makes me worried about the back of house stuff that we don't see.
Right.
We are only seeing what we can see. What's happening and not getting clean behind the scenes. I'm not sure.
Right.
The next con is there's really erratic music.
Yeah, it's like sometimes it's super loud, sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's like R&B and hip hop, sometimes it's like best of the 90s, best of the 80s. Sometimes and I'm not talking about like one day and one day. I'm talking about 5 minutes, 5 minutes. It's like Biggie and then Enya.
Yeah.
Sail Away.
Dolly Parton.
Yeah. It's just a really weird. I mean, I know that might be really picky, but it's just weird. It's like, put us on a vibe and stick with it.
It's a weird thing. I know that they probably just get sent the music from headquarters.
Yeah.
It was very odd.
It's a weird vibe. Also, like sometimes it's just blasting, and other times it's just like, and sometimes there's nothing. It's just really bizarre.
The next con we had was our toilet got clogged in the middle of the night on day one, or night one. We didn't do anything to clog this toilet.
No, it clogged itself somehow.
We woke up and it was clogged. 4:30 in the morning, had to call maintenance.
The issue was that Michelle got up and flushed the toilet a bunch of times, so it filled up with water. And then she came back and laid down, and it just started sloshing. You could hear it.
Yeah.
So that's why she's like, I'm calling now. And I said, okay, call.
Well, I didn't want it to spill.
Right.
But
So
there's no reason that it should have clogged.
No. So she called, and they came and they did it from the outside.
Yeah.
So.
But then the next day,
it
clogged again. And nothing, we didn't put anything that wasn't supposed to be down there in the toilet. We had an issue on the last cruise ship, but that's because I put too much toilet paper in there. I'm very mindful of that now.
It wasn't that issue this time.
No, I didn't. Also, the first day, our TV didn't work.
And I know the problem now. So what it was we got here, the TV had a thing on it, and it just said loading your channel.
Yep.
I was like, okay, maybe it's loading. I'd never seen that before, but So we left, came back later. TV still said loading, so we're like, okay. So we called about it.
Yeah.
And they said, well, we can't come in after 9.
Yep.
So we're like, okay.
It was 8. They couldn't come in. And they said, no problem.
Okay, so they came in, fixed it.
The next day.
Right, and it was on. And we're like, okay, cool, it's on. Well, then we're watching it a little bit, and then I'm like, won't turn off. The TV will not turn off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute. And so I go up there, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, what the frick? So we unplugged the TV because we're not going to have it on all night.
No, we're not going to sleep with the TV on.
So this leads into another con, but we went to guest services.
Yeah.
The lady at guest services was very rude to us. Acted like we were dumb. Said, did you turn the power on? I'm like, did you hit the power button? She said, like, all really rude.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, we hit the frickin' power button. She's like, well, did you turn the power button on the TV? I said, we looked all over that TV. There's no power button on it.
Yeah.
She looked at us like we were stupid again.
Yeah, she was pretty rude.
Very
we talked about
rude.
the internet. She was rude about the internet. She was rude about the TV.
Yep, she was rude about it all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a whole fiasco. Because we like to watch some television in our room.
Yeah.
That's us.
This is the last day of the cruise, and we've been in here since 5. It's 6 now. We'll be in the rest of the night.
Yeah, we're in here. We're going to turn TV on after this. So that was 2 big cons that really stuck out to us.
Yeah.
It's rare that we have someone rude to us that works on Carnival.
We only had it happen one other time.
Yeah. And it was a waiter
in the casino.
On the Mardi Gras.
Yes.
Right.
The next con, and this is probably a little picky, but there's no on-demand movies.
I thought with a newer, bigger ship, because like this is like there's this size, and then there's
Vista class,
right,
and
so I thought with this size it would have the on-demand movies and all that. No,
the TV's also very small.
it's tiny and it stinks. So I'm like, okay, I thought I was gonna have that, but
It doesn't.
upgrade your stuff, Carnival.
Yeah, there's a nice spot on the wall that there could be a nice big TV.
Yeah, there's a picture there we don't want to look at.
And then the last con, we were just on a cruise last month, and this wasn't the case.
On the Pride.
This is not specific to the Breeze, but we have to say it because it
Right.
does affect our gambling.
Right, mine
Yeah.
specifically. So they raised the limit on Let It Ride to $10 minimum. So from $5. And that really, if you play every bet like I like to do, that makes it a $45 bet every hand. That ain't gonna get
Crazy.
it. Before I was doing 25, which is fine. That's
Yeah.
different. Or 20. I mean 25. Sorry. And that was fine because I could pull 2 bets back. But on this, like, it's just ridiculous. And guess what? Every time I went by the table, I never saw more than 3 people at it, and a lot of times it was empty.
Yep.
And I think it's bull crap. Change it back, Carnival, or I'm gonna be really ticked off for a long time, suckers.
Yeah. So that's our whole experience on our 5-day cruise on the Carnival Breeze.
Yep.
Overall, we would not seek this ship out to go on again.
No, we will not.
Galveston was all right to go out of.
Yeah, Galveston was fine.
It was fine. I would say the Breeze, unless it goes to dry dock and has some major renovations, we would not seek to go on it again.
No, we would not.
So overall, we had a great cruise. I just want to say that.
Yes, we had a good cruise with our friends.
Yeah.
And
I think a cruise is what you make of it.
Mhm.
Even though we had some bad experiences, we had an amazing cruise.
Yes.
We just know that the Breeze isn't really for us.
That's right.
So.
But the sister ship, the Magic, we like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So.
But the Magic did have its own issues too.
That's right.
But not this many.
No. Okay, guys, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Thanks for watching. And join our Facebook group, Adventures at Cruising
Yep.
Groups. And if you want some extra behind the scenes
Yes.
stuff of Josh and I, join our channel membership.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.